I feel a little upset with the whole current situation. I feel like we're not being informed enough, and I think if there was a way that we could maybe get our tuition back for this semester, I'd really appreciate it.
And if you were to look at both sides of the argument and make a logical conclusion, you would need more data than is currently available. Mostly you have a he shed, she shed thing going on between the administration bargaining team and the BUFA bargaining team. And the only way to really cut through that is if you inform yourself as to what the actual issues are. And the best way you could go about doing that is to look at both BUFA's stance as available on their website and the various emails that have been released by the administration, and get yourself a copy of this year's already approved budget.
This should at least continue on next term, you know, without them paying, just like it never happened before. That's what I think should happen. Like, it's not fair.
I think both sides of this strike should stop being so infantile and stop wasting my life and my money.
Well, as an international student, I'm looking at the strike and, you know, in that perspective. And most international students come to Brandon University or any other university in Canada hoping for a better education. And the 21 days that we've lost, we've basically lost a third of the semester right now. And our parents work really hard to put us through school. And just missing that much of the semester really plays with your, it plays with your motivation. Like, you begin to lose motivation.
I feel I'm being taken advantage of as a student, and the administration is just not helping us much at all. I've got laid off from my job because no hours available, and I can't afford rent right now because of the strike.
Did we good?
I think that's unfair.
Losing 3+ weeks of class time is just, for me, I think is just silly. It's just unacceptable, and I'm kind of disappointed in our university that it's gone on this long. I think we literally can't afford to be out any longer. So I'm personally going to be overstressed, and I just want to say that I'm really frustrated. And although I'm understanding that they're trying to make our university a better place, it's kind of going backwards now. That's what I think. Thank you.
I feel like the only people getting affected by the strike are students, because not only do we have to now decide whether or not to cross the picket line, we get to agonize about missing classes and missing class time. I feel like we're not getting our money's worth of that, getting everybody.
BU is such a fantastic place to go when classes are in session, right? I mean, the access to class is fantastic. I just made the illusion that, you know, I have classes where it's me and 3 other people talking to a prof, whereas when you go to grad school, it's like 40-to-1 ratio. That's supposed to be good, quote unquote, right? So coming from BU, you have a massive leg up if classes are in session. So what's going to happen here is that to save students, their experience, their money that they spent at this university, their rent, etc., all those things, students are living hurt right now when they ought to be enjoying one of the best institutions around. So something's got to be resolved, and it's got to be resolved quick.
I feel inadequate regardless of how much I study without first-hand class or in-class guidance I'd expected to receive at the beginning of the year. I do not appreciate having this situation imposed on me, and although I adore my professors and respect their intelligence and guidance, it is with regrets in their regard that I do not plan to re-register at Brandon University for the coming years, and have already withdrawn my registration for the 2nd term this year. Based on the politics, I do not think it is fair as a student to pay thousands of dollars to teach myself for an indefinite period. I want a full refund for this term. I am not in a position to extend this term.
This is my 6th year at Brandon University, and the 2nd time I have dealt with the strike. This is my 2nd degree, and I would like to graduate this year, so I've had enough with the strikes, but I do support the faculty and everything that they stand for.
All right, and I agree with that. I mean, I've been here for now, this is my 7th year, going on 8 because I'm coming back, because I am still 1 class shy of graduating, and if the rumors are true and they're going to cut some class sizes and lower the amount of 4th year classes being offered, if they cancel the one and only 4th year class that I need next year, then I would have to come back for a 9th year, and I think I've spent enough time and money here.
Yeah, I just feel really let down by the strike. I mean, I came here from Toronto to get an education as a mature student, and you know what I mean, time is not on my side already, so I kind of wanted to make the most of this time, and I don't really feel, like I don't really get a lot of the animosity that's been created too between students, between faculty. I think it's kind of handled in a way that was too personal.
I'd like to thank Busu very much for keeping me informed during this time of duress.